Hi everyone, this is Diane from Greetings Rock. Today we're going to do a tutorial on a digital download card for a twisted pop-up. This is a Christmas version. Supplies are simple. You don't need any special machines. You'll need the printout, of course. You'll need some E6000, maybe. You may not need that. It's your choice. You need some little foam pads, some double stick tape, scissors, a scoring tool, a ruler to use as a straight edge, or you can use a pen that has a little rounded end or anything like that. A butter knife will work just to make you score lines. Alright, so let's get started. What you have to do first is you cut out all the elements from the card that you want, and real easy to do, so give me a couple minutes and we'll be right back. Okay, so I got all my pieces cut out, and when we're finished, this is what the card will look like. Isn't that just adorable? Open and close, real easy. I'm going to move some stuff out of the way so it makes it real easy for you to see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, we're going to start with this piece. This will be the inside of your card. We are going to turn it sideways and fold it white to white. Make a good crease, and then take your straight edge, ruler, whatever you're going to use. If you have a bone folder, you can use that, and press it real good. Then everything else is going to be folded pretty to pretty. So the printed side will be folded upon itself. Fold it in half, press, press, score, and then from this line to this line, we're going to fold to the crossing point. Press down, make a real good crease, open, and then now the other side, same thing, line to line, match your two lines up, score, open it, then turn it around, and we're going to do the exact same thing again. We're going to fold it, and from the center point, we're going to press out, open, and from the center point, match your two lines, press and fold. Okay, so now you've got all your scores, so you're going to hold your paper, and you're going to bring it in and bring it in. You're going to match your two edges together, like so, and then it's going to form what looks kind of like a house, and we're going to press, and we're going to press, and really score it good. Turn it over, score it again, really good. Okay, that is your pop-up mechanism, and that's how your card will function. Okay, so next we need the piece that looks like this, and we're going to fold this white side to white side in the center. We're going to press, and then we're going to fold in half again, pretty to pretty, printed side to printed side, press and press. We're going to score, we're going to turn it over, and we're going to do the exact same thing again. Fold it in half, score, press it real good, and that is your little pop-up printed. Alright, so next what you want to do is you want to fold this in and fold this in. We're going to match the center lines again, and we're going to hold it right here. If it's a little off, don't worry about it from the sides. We want those center lines to match. Then we're going to take double stick tape Now you want to put your tape below your score line. And another piece below your score line. You want this real sticky tape so that when you pop the card open, it does not come apart. And then we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side, but instead of putting it on the bottom, we're going to put it on the top. Sticky tape. And sticky tape. All right, and now we are going to want to open and open and press. Now you may have to train this a little to get it to work for the first couple of times. Go ahead and press it, and if it's a little off, just get it centered up. If you got a little left over, sticks out, we're going to trim that off just a bit. And from the bottom here, we're going to trim that off just a bit. We want it as even as possible. Alright, so now when you open it, there is your pop-up mechanism. Once it's in the card, it'll pop up much better. Okay, now this is the outside front and outside back. After you score it, and fold it, then open it and trim it away all the way around. Now I'll be right back. I'm not going to waste time with this. Okay, now I've got this all cut out. I've got it scored and folded, and see we got a little white line here, so we're going to trim that away. If you've got a paper trimmer, you can use it, but like I said, you really don't need any special tools. Then you're going to open your card up. You're going to make sure you're right side up, front and right side up. Fold this in, center it as best you can. You can apply either E6000 or double stick tape in here and then fold it. Press real good, flip it over, and then do the exact same thing on this side. And then you have your little pop-up mechanism inside your card. After that, you will attach centered this piece, double stick tape. There is a second piece, and I can't seem to locate it, but let's just make pretend. And we'll move this one up here. Same thing, double stick tape, put it down, and you're good to go. But I am not going to complete my card this way, so if you would like another option, just stay tuned and we'll continue in just a second. For the second option, here's what we're going to do. The card that I showed you is done this way. So we're going to just cut this right in half. Like so. You got your front and your back. This will now be the outside of your card. So we're going to line this up. I'm going to leave a little bit of an edge all the way around. We're going to trim it down. And trim it down. If we need to do a little more trimming later, we certainly can do that. And I'm a little off on the back here, so I'm going to trim trim this away also. Now this will be the outside front and back of my card. So we're going to take your card front and we're going to measure it up. Just eyeball it as best you can. I'm going to use some double stick tape. This gives the card a lot more stability, but you can certainly do it using just the folded and I'm going to put just a dab in the middle also. Alright. Turn it so it's right side up for you. And we're going to put this down centered best way we can and press. Alright. And there's your card front. I'm going to trim it down a little bit. Make all my lines as straight as I can. And then we're going to take the back piece and we're going to turn it over and we're going to do the exact same thing. Double stick tape. You can use E6000 also if you prefer. You don't want to use wet glue because that tends to wrinkle paper. Even though this is all cardstock, I don't care to use wet glue. I like the E6000 because if I need to add my dimensional elements or anything like that, I don't want any wet glue. Okay, and this is going to go this way. Centered as best we can. And press. Now that's the front and back of my card. Now we're going to take the pop-up element and make sure it fits good in here. Again, you're going to eyeball it. Looks pretty good. To add a little extra color pop, you could just attach this. Again, it will work, but I'm going to add some paper to mine, and I chose red. I've already folded it, and we're going to cut this to size for the inside of the card. Just hold it up like that. Give it a trim. You don't have to have extra paper, cardstock, but if you want to, you can certainly do it this way. I always keep a little bit of color paper and color cardstock on hand, some white cardstock, so that and I want it just a little smaller, about the same size as these pieces. You don't want to leave your crease in it. Makes the mechanism a little harder to open. Just trim this down. Okay, then we want a little edge around top and bottom. And that much at the top. So I'm going to just cut this in half. Okay, like so. Just straighten this line up a bit. There we go. You could certainly draw it on with your ruler, but you don't have to. It's pretty forgiving. And then we're going to center this paper again. You could use glue dots. As long as it's sticky and it holds, that's really all you have to worry about. Okay, we'll turn that over, center it, press it down. There's one piece, and now the other piece. You want this to stay down pretty well also because your mechanism will go inside. Sorry about that. Got a piece of hair in here. There we go. And go ahead and center it again. And press it down. And there you go. Now the inside has the little red liner. And now we're going to attach the pop-up mechanism to the inside of the card. Be sure it's the right way when you put it in. And we're going to open our card up. And we're going to center this up. I'm going to trim mine just a hair. I'll be right back. Okay, I've got my card trimmed down just a hair so that it looks nice and it's even. And we're going to center it as best we can. Double stick tape here, 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 and here. You can also put some down the center. I just want it to stick really, really well. Bring it to the point, eyeball it. You can pretty much tell because of the red card on the inside where your center point is. And then press it closed. You want to rub it real well. Maybe use your ruler, press it down real good. Then you're going to flip it over and you're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Down the center. And I just ran out of double stick tape, so we're going to put a little E6000. That'll finish it off just perfect. Close it. Press it. Again, use your ruler or your scoring tool or just anything that's flat. And you open the card and close the card. And wouldn't you know it, I put it on upside down. Alright, so we're just going to peel it back up, center it back on the card again. Line up your pieces, press and press. I did exactly what I told you not to do. Alright. Now I got to retrain it. There we go. Alright, now I've got to trim my liner just a bit and I'll be right back. Okay, I finally got this right. I peeled it off, I flipped it over, I added some more glue, and now it's right side up. And there it's closed and open. For this version here, if you want, you can also add either one or both of your little ornament pieces. Be sure to put those right side up. You can put one, you can put both, you just center it up, you can trim it down, do it any way you like. But I'm not going to add them. I want the naughty, nice, or undecided tag to go in the center of my card. And then you can put it on the top or the bottom. And then for the other part, you can write your message or you can type one. A good place to open this, if you don't have a scrapbook program or something like that, is you can just open it in Paint on your computer. You can drag it in, and there you go. You can do your personalized sentiment or whatever you'd like to do. Now we're going to finish the front of the card. Now, for the front of the card, if you would like to do the dimensional art, all you have to do is cut out all your pieces, as I have done. I am going to use little foam pads. You can use double stick tape, but I think you want a little bit of space. You can buy these at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. A lot of times even the Dollar Tree carries them. Not expensive at all. So we're going to add some little foam pads. Peel away. Pieces. Just line it up. Press it down. And you've got some dimension. Next, I'm going to add my tree, my whole tree with the trunk and all. I'll just use maybe four or five dots. Maybe one more. My tree trunk. Again, peel it away. And line it up. Press it down. And the foam dots are a little large for under the star, so I'm going to quarter one just so that it holds down well. There we go. And press that down. For each layer, you'll need to do the same thing. Use a tiny one for the star. And again, you don't need too many. Just enough to stick it and give it a little stability. Here we go. Line it up. The cuts are pretty easy and basic. I use my big scissors to cut them. And then next is this piece. Okay. I think 3 will be plenty for this. And the little one on the star. And for anyone who's never done these kind of cards before, this is called decoupage, and it just adds a little bit more interest and depth. You get that 3D look to a card. And then we'll just use 2 here. Don't put it too close to the edge because you surely don't want to see them. There we go. And star. And there we go. Go. It's all lined up. And I have a star somewhere. I'll show you on this card here. See, I added a little glitter after I added the last little piece. I must have dropped my little star for this card. And then you put your sentiment on. Merry Christmas. You can put it here. You can put it here. You can put it across the top, wherever you like. I put it sideways on the first card, and I think I'll put it right across the top on this one. Super easy. And there's your card. Now, if you would like to do the exact same thing to the inside, you put your little sticky pads on the 4 extra pieces that come with the sheet. It's actually 4 pages that you print out. You can use as many or as few as you like. And if you want some dimension on the inside, you attach this one here, this one here, that one there, and of course this one here. Write your little sentiment, Merry Christmas from the Smiths, or whatever you like, and there you go. Watch for my next video, and I'm going to show you how to make your own envelopes for irregular sized cards that you just can't buy, and you don't have to use an oversized envelope for something that you don't need. I'll try to get that video up as quickly as I can. They're very simple to make. 1 sheet of white paper. I actually don't use 20 pound. I use 28 pound paper because it makes a much nicer envelope. Or you can use, if you have color paper, you can make it out of the same color paper that you use for your card. Okay, well, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. I'll be adding lots and lots of tutorials. If you would like to purchase the download for this, there'll be a link in the video for you to do so. You can email me or just whatever you like. Thank you.